This is, introduce yourself.
Dr. David Rosenberg.
Rosenberg.
Melissa Wahid.
Mauricio Rocha. So, this first question is kind of boring, but where were you born and raised?
I was born in Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, Cleveland.
Unbelievable,
huh? Very good, very good. And did you move out of here, came back, or just stayed?
No, well, I trained, I went to medical school at Case, Western Reserve,
Mm-hmm.
and then I trained at Duke University in North Carolina. And then I went to the NIH and did research and pulmonary fellowship, and then came back to Cleveland.
Okay, awesome. Married, not married, kids?
Married for, let me get this right, 53 years.
Better.
Yeah, better. Actually, 54 years this year, actually. Got it right. With 2 children, 4 grandchildren, all girls.
Mm? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, this wasn't on the script. 53 years, that's quite an accomplishment.
That's right. Well, you see.
What?
I've been
Give me some wisdom.
Well, I'm so busy. I'm so busy. My wife is so busy. So when you take 50, we're probably not together a lot at night because she's busy, I'm busy, we don't eat together a lot of time. So probably we've been married for about 12 years.
Okay, so that's the key.
That's the key. Be busy.
All right, so tell me stuff that you like to do that doesn't involve work, something that makes you happy, like a leisure or
Well, I mean, I like to read. I have a book club with my granddaughter, and we read the same book, and then we talk about it, and we have a Wordle family. So every morning we're Wordling, and we comment on how everybody did. So it's a lot of fun.
So whose idea was that? Was it your granddaughter or yours?
I think it was my granddaughter's, I think.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, but we read a great book, Boys in the Boat, which is incredible. It's about the 1936 rowing team that won the Olympics. It's really neat.
Fantastic.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. All right. Favorite local restaurant in the area?
Giovannis.
Giovannis. I like that place.
Yeah, I do too.
Can you tell me the story about your business? Why did it start?
Yeah, well, basically, obviously I have a busy clinical practice. I'm a pulmonary specialist, but independent of that, I've gotten a master's in public health and occupational medicine, and I got board certified in occupational medicine. And then one day, somebody asked me would I mind going down to Kentucky to see coal miners and evaluate them. I said, well, I can try anything once. So I started going down to Kentucky and evaluating coal miners, and then one thing evolved into another. And with my master's in public health also, and board certified in occupational medicine, it became a natural thing that I sort of became a consultant in occupational medicine in industry, with dust exposures, coal workers, pneumoconiosis, asbestos exposure. And so this is independent of my regular clinical practice. So we decided that this would be a great place for Melissa to have an office and do the things that we do.
Okay. We're moving along pretty good. I like it. Okay. So we're going to go back to Melissa in a little bit.
Yeah.
We're running short on time, so we're just going to go through these. Okay. So don't feel, I'm going to come back to you. Okay, so what exactly product or service that you offer?
I consult with industry or other clinical entities or individuals who ask me to evaluate a given worker to determine the kind of lung disorder they have and do they have impairment or disability. So I'm basically a whole different kind of referral base. It can be government agencies that refer individuals, corporations, law firms. It's a variety of individuals refer.
I'm going to ask you now one last question because I need to go. I'm going to turn it back to Melissa. And the question is, it's probably one of my favorites. So what do you think from all the things that you do, all the things that you have done, okay, what is it that you think is the best thing that you do? What is your superpower?
What is my superpower?
Your superpower.
Is
if I had to buy you a cape, okay, and I had to write something on it, like what would it be?
Well, it's developing relationships with people, and I just was honored at University Hospitals actually, for being a physician of the year for the health system. And I think it really is my relationship with patients that is my strength. Would you agree?
Yes.
See, I like that you went. You knew exactly what it was. Didn't have to really think about it.
No, I didn't have to think about it.
No, it seems like you're a person that has, you're self-aware. You kind of.
Yeah, well, I mean, I agree. I mean, what's just a comment is that medicine has become too operational, too focused on testing, computers, and you lose the personal touch. And that's what's missing in medicine to a major extent.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, in all industries, I think. Let's go back to you. All right. So, how did you hook up Dr. David here? What's the story there?
Back in 1991.
Okay, we don't need to go there.
It is.
Okay.
I literally started working for him the day after I graduated from high school. Back then, it was a different practice of providers, and he was one of them. I was a receptionist when I first started. My cousin worked there, and I had interviewed that March, and they were just waiting for me to finish high school.
Oh, wow.
And that's
So
where
right
the story
after,
began,
right.
the day after I graduated, and I had just turned 18.
And
I've been with him ever since.
It's not very
in one
usual
capacity.
these days.
Yes,
Yeah.
He's a very good man.
Good. Awesome
When
to
you
hear.
have the best,
Now, let's talk about you. Where you were born and raised, Melissa?
I was born in Cleveland, Ohio, raised in Burton, Ohio, which is kind of a country area, not too far from here. Went to Berkshire High School, and then moved the heck out of there before the dust could settle.
Yep.
More of a city person. Currently in Mentor, Ohio.
Okay. Married, kids?
Married we've been together also 32 years around. High school sweethearts.
Sweethearts,
senior year, prom date, all of that.
All that stuff.
Awesome. I have one son. He is 18.
Okay.
That's my pride and joy.
I know. There's something else with kids, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, now tell me about stuff that you like to do for fun.
Oh,
Get you excited.
Well, I like to hang out with our friends. We ride our Harleys. Well, I don't drive it. I just ride it. I like to go to a lot of concerts and travel.
Okay. Well, tell me a concert you've been.
Last night, Pink. Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. No, she's been around for a while, and she seems like. I like it. I like her music.
Yes. I've been a fan of hers since she came out many years ago, and I wanted to see her one time before she got too old to do her acrobatics.
They never get too old. Come on, it's like
to do the acrobatics.
Oh, the acrobatics. Right, come on.
So yes.
Wait, so is that a concert you looking forward to though? Like that's
right now, I don't have any planned right now. But
it will pop up.
It will pop up, absolutely.
All right, cool. Now, I'm going to ask you also the same question when it comes to what's your favorite local restaurant around here?
Around here, I would say Hoaz in Beachwood. Chinese.
Do not know that one. Let's talk about Melissa. Tell me 3 attributes that define you. 3.
I would say I'm a strong leader. I'm a take charge type of person. I'm a problem solver. I'm not a procrastinator. I like to tackle everything head on and get it resolved as quickly as possible. I would say I'm kind, generous, and caring and loving at the same time.
Okay, procrastination is one huge problem with most people, but you seem to be able to either innately or you learn how to, but it seems like that's one of your strengths.
Absolutely.
Now, is that something were you always like that?
Yes, I am someone who likes to stay 2 steps ahead of things, not reflect upon them later when it's too late.
So if I wasn't like you, if I had a problem with procrastination, if I had struggle with getting things done, give me a tip, something that perhaps would help me.
Well, it's part of your personality or nature. So if that's not your way. You may not be able to be like that, but I like to resolve things and move along to the next and
Get things done.
get things accomplished and done. Yes.
Awesome. All right. Now, Dr. David mentioned a little bit about the business, right? Now, can you elaborate on that in telling me what separates you guys from, let's say, another practice that offers the same service?
Well, you probably won't find another, practice that offers the service that he provides. He's an expert witness in what he does nationwide. So, we're not trying to sell. We're not really trying to sell our business. He is already well known and well established in this. Has been in operation for many, many years. So
your clients, it's constant referrals, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
we have our database of our customers,
right.
That we've been working with for many, many years for the most part. Or sometimes they'll refer somebody new to him for a case that they may have on their end.
It seems like you are pretty established with him and the practice, and it's kind of like a home kind of thing, right?
Absolutely, yes.
It feels like that.
We're more like partners at this point,
That's great. Did you tour the OC2 upstairs with by yourself or with doctor? Like how
he was looking for a location for us. Well, for me primarily, and he looked at a couple other areas, but when he came upon this one, he knew this was the right fit for me. Okay. So I didn't tour it until he had already established it, but he did send me pictures.
So how do you like it so far? Give me some feedback.
I love it. I absolutely love it. My office is like my home away from home. It's beautiful. I'll be happy when it's more bustling and busy, which I'm sure will happen soon enough. But it's just an oasis. I'm very happy here.
Awesome. Great to hear. Great to hear. Okay, now we go back to the superpower question, because I gotta ask you that too. I have people here that talk about their ability to cook chicken. Okay, amazing. I have people that mention their ability to take care of others. Being a connector is something that I find that is a characteristic from a lot of tenants here, which is really cool. But you personally, what do you think you're fantastic at?
I think I'm a fantastic mom. I think my son is my greatest accomplishment. I can tell you why if you really want to know.
Of course I want to know why. I mean, yeah.
So, well, it's my favorite topic, and I do love to brag. But my son, who at 17 graduated with 2 associate's degrees from Lakeland, and is now with a full Washkowitz scholarship, College of Engineering at Cleveland State, full ride for the next 4 to 5 years. And he'll be a chemical engineer someday.
Like, she's proud. Maybe he shouldn't.
Yeah, he worked very hard, but he's thriving there and enjoying himself.
And you're right. Like the success that our kids have, I think after a point, after being an adult for a lot of years, then they kind of have to take responsibility about their own success.
Absolutely.
But until like 17, 18, 19, it says a lot about the work that your parents put in order for you to have the success that you have.
Absolutely. He's just a great kid. But between my husband and I, we put everything we had into him, and it shows. And he's my only one, so he got us all 100% plus.
Cool.
But separate from that, his name is Jayden.
Jayden.
Separate from that, I would say just being able to establish relationships with people and maintain friendships and connections, and that's kind of how you get things done when you know people. That's comes with time and effort, maintaining relationships and seeking them out, and overall leadership abilities. Also, one of my other accomplishments, if you don't mind me discussing.
No, please, come on.
Just, even though I started right after high school, I did graduate from college as well. So I was working full time had a
And going to
child
school.
and going to school at the same time,
Oh,
and
wow.
graduated summa cum laude. So I was a very hard
Again,
worker. So
the
that's
high
where my
five.
son gets it from. But hard work is something I'm very used to, and actually, has gotten me where I am today.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, of course, where we are today is no accident. Like, we're
Sure.
the reflection of the decisions we make.
Right?
It's like that. Great. And we're here. I
And that's
appreciate
it.
it,
Okay.
Melissa.
Thank you.
you.
I'm so glad I didn't know about this.